Good evening, everyone. So today I just finished some legs, and what I'm going to be showing you now is a myofascial release, also called foam rolling, to stretch out the fiber so that way you can get more nutrients into the muscle fiber and prevent it from cramping later on or cramping less likely because it's more effectively stretched out. So, common foam roller, piece of dense foam, pretty large one that I use here. Also have a softer version right here. It's a little bit smaller, usually good for working other muscle groups if it doesn't fit, like your triceps, things like that, for the smaller one. You can also use tennis balls or baseballs, and basically anything hard that you can roll and use to get the muscle out. And I also do use a rolling pin, so that way I can have a more effective quad rollout. But just today I'm going to be showing you how to use the foam roller for your legs. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start. I'm going to put it down on the ground. Then what you're going to want to do is start with one side. And I like just to warm it up just a little bit. You can either start from your upper body down or from your lower body up, but try to keep it consistent on both sides, whichever way you do it. So I like to roll it out just minorly, just to start with. And if you also notice this blue tape that's on my knees, where I'm so tall and I do any kind of squatting movement, it's a little difficult on my knees. So this is just kinesio tape, and it just helps support the tendons and the tissue just a little bit better. It can be picked up at any sports store or any athletic store. Okay. Once you've rolled out the muscle that you're going to start on, so I'm starting with calves, you're just going to, once you get more advanced, you can do a modification. You can do both legs at the same time, or you can do single leg like I like to do. And all you do is just roll along the roller and just release and just press into that foam. And this will hurt a little bit, but it should not be to the point that you're absolutely going to be screaming bloody murder. If that's the case, stop and take a breath and then just relax. And then just keep rolling. And this can take anywhere from 10 to hours if you really want to. I usually don't do it more than 30 minutes at max, but I definitely like to give my legs a very good once over just because it helps stretch it out. And then go to the side, and then you're just going to roll along the side of your calf all the way up and down, for the one side. For the front, rotate over. You're just going to do the same thing all the way around, all the way. Just keep that tension on that. Then that'll go for the other side the same. So that's calves right there. So next, what you'll want to do, upper leg. Remember, this consists of the hamstrings, the quads, the glutes, and the abductors and adductors. So, what you're going to do, just do the warm up, just ever so slightly. Just roll out the hamstrings all the way down. And then just work the certain part. If you feel like a greater tightness in one area, hold on that area just for a moment, and then just slowly, like if it takes you 20 minutes for your hamstrings, because most people's hamstrings are pretty tight, just roll it out slowly and just get that to break down, so that way those fibers loosen up. And like I said, you can do it one at a time, double-legged. You just want to make sure you get that all stretched out for that. For the inner, it's a little more difficult. What you're going to do is basically get your inner quad onto the foam roller that you're going to work. Lean up and just sort of put a little bit of pressure. And most of the time, if you're really good, you can lift up and be on, but that takes a lot of upper body strength. So usually you just have to end up having the other leg and just pushing into it as best you can. And then you're going to rotate to the side. Sides are a little easier because then you can go long, roll it out. And always remember, try never to get too close to your knee, because if you end up going over your knee with that much pressure, you could possibly injure yourself. And then for the front of your quad, all you're going to do, come to the front and just roll over front back. You can do double leg, you can do single leg. Think of it almost as just one rolling motion. And that right there is how you foam roll out your legs. And for glutes, all you're really going to do is just like when you do the hamstrings, you're just going to roll it out, and that's the easiest way. Or like what I like to do, preferably, is get a tennis ball, which I don't have one on hand, but you take the tennis ball, and what you'll do, you'll get down in your position, you'll set it on your glute, and then just set into it and just roll over the tennis ball and force it to open up, and just roll back and forth and put pressure into it. And thank you all again for watching this video. I hope it is useful for some of you all out there. And if any of you have any questions or are interested in personal training, just feel free to hit me up through my email or Twitter account or my Facebook. My Twitter is DemonMuscle1 at Twitter, and you can also leave comments on my YouTube page. So y'all have a great night, and next video will be Wednesday, and I haven't decided yet what I will be teaching you all. But have a great night, and I will see you all Wednesday.